Good morning, students. Welcome back to your chemistry class. First chapter, last classes we finished the first chapter on chemistry. Now we are moving to the second chapter. Is matter around as pure? What it is matter around as pure. So first chapter deals with the matter, its properties and its temperature effects, interconversion of states and etc. etc. So today the second chapter deals with the is matter around as pure. As you hear, you came to understand it's a type of question. Is matter around us is pure? Is it or not? Yeah, that's question. It's a question type of chapter. So, is matter around us pure? No. We can see a lot of matter around us, in your surroundings, which is made up of a large number of matter. But they are not pure. All the matters are not pure, but pure substance are also there. So, the first of all in this chapter, we are going to deal about the pure substance and mixtures. The major classification of a matter. Major classification of matter. So, major classification of matter is pure substance and mixtures. So, let's see. So when you consider a matter which is made up, which can be classified into pure substance and mixtures. And first of all, we are going to discuss about the pure substance. What is pure substance? When you passes through your surroundings, a lot of matter you can find, and these substance may pure or may mixture type. Pure substance means these are the substance which contain only one kind of particles. The substance or matter which contain only one kind of particle is known as a pure substance. ഒരു kind particles മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ എങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ അതിനെ എന്തെന്ന് വിളിക്കാം pure substance. What it is which contains only one kind of particle. One kind of particles. And when you consider carbon, it is an element. Mercury, it is also an element. So all these contains only one kind of particle. When you consider carbon is carbon itself. Mercury is mercury itself. Okay, so these are the example for pure substance. That means which contain only one kind of particle is known as a pure substance. Got it? Pure substance are the matter or a substance which contain only one kind of particle is known as a pure substance. Then another classification is a mixtures. What it is? Mixtures. What is mixtures? Did you see the mixture? Actually, its name is mixture. What is this mixture? Why it is called so? Because when you consider a mixture, it's having what it is another the flour, sample, then gram, and all these are there. And all the things are there. That means a combination of different substances. So that is thought to be. That's why it is called as a mixture. The same way we can gain the mixture as the mixture is contains two or more pure substance. What it is? The mixtures and which are constituted by two or more pure substance are said to be mixtures. So we can define the mixtures are constituted. The mixtures are constituted by two or more two or more different pure substance. ഒരുപാട് pure substance in the combination is certainly mixtures. So mixtures are constituted by two or more different substances known as mixtures. And when you consider air, air is a mixture. Air is a mixture. Air is a mixture. Sugar solution, salt solution. Then whatever you can take, mixture. Mixture is a mixture is an example. The eating mixture is an example for the mixture. Then sand plus stone is an example for mixture, because sand is there, stone is there, which means the two type of substance will be there. So what it is, the mixtures are the substance and which contain two or more pure substance is known as mixtures. Okay, so first classification is a pure substance and mixtures. Pure substance which contain only one kind of particle, the mixtures which contains two or more different pure substance, which is known as a mixtures. Okay, clear? Then now we are going to discuss about the again these mixtures can be classified into two different types. Two classifications will be there. So let's discuss. So as I told you, mixtures is the combination of two or more, which is constituted by two or more different pure substance. Two or more different pure substance. Depending upon the composition of these mixtures, they can be classified again into two types. അതിനകത്തുള്ള ഈ പ്യുവർ സബ്സ്റ്റൻസിന്റെ മിക്സിങ്ങിന്റെ പാറ്റേണിനെ ബേസ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് we can classify the mixtures into mainly two types. They are homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixtures. What are they? Homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. So what is it? The mixture are constituted by two or more different pure substance which are further classified into two. What are they? Homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. So two classifications on mixture is homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. So what is homogeneous and what is heterogeneous? Homo means same. അതിന്റെ മീനിങ് തന്നെ എന്താണ്? സെയിം എന്നാണ് ഹോമോയുടെ മീനിങ്. സോ അത് ഓർമ്മയിരുന്നാൽ നമുക്ക് വെരി ഈസിലി യു ക്യാൻ റിമെമ്പർ ദിസ്. Homogeneous and heterogeneous. Homogeneous mixture means the mixtures having uniform composition throughout. The mixtures having uniform composition throughout is known as homogeneous mixture. Let's write down. Uniform composition throughout. Just you consider sugar solution. Sugar. When you take a sugar and add it to a glass and a water is added, then it is mechanically stirring. That means by using a spoon you can stir and to form sugar solution. When you take a spoon of sugar solution and the very bottom of the glass and when you taste, okay, it's a sweetened taste. When you take the solution from the very bottom of the glass, first of all when you take the top and second of all when you take the sugar solution from the bottom, both solution having the same taste, is sweet. That means when you consider a solution or when you consider a mixture, this mixture having uniform means same ആയിട്ടുള്ളത് എല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തും ഒരേ composition, we can call it as a homogeneous mixture. So homogeneous mixtures are the mixtures having the uniform composition throughout is known as a homogeneous mixture. If homogeneous mixture having a same composition throughout, then what will be the heterogeneous mixture? Just the reverse it will be, isn't it? Analo. So what will be? We can write the mixtures having non-uniform composition throughout is known as heterogeneous mixture. Non-uniform composition throughout. Non-uniform composition throughout. So here, non-uniform composition throughout that mixture is said to be heterogeneous mixture. Example, the sand in water. A perfect example I brought here. Sand in water. You just imagine a sand is taken, get mixed with the water, and you just kept your hand. And you are asked to take a small portion from very top of this glass or any tumbler or anything. May you get the water or sand will be there. So when you take, and after sometimes when you take and you got only the water from this sand and water. This is നമ്മൾ മണ്ണും വെള്ളവും കൂടെ കലക്കിയിട്ട് നമ്മളൊരു സ്പൂൺ മേളിൽ നിന്ന് എടുക്കുമെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചിലപ്പോൾ എന്തേ കിട്ടത്തുള്ളൂ water only may. And when you ask to take a small amount of sand in water from very bottom side, and when you take this solution or when you take these mixtures from the very bottom, you would get sand and water. A combination will be there. So when you take from the top, you got only water, and when you take from the bottom, you got sand plus water, which means having non-uniform composition. First of all, only water. Second, sand plus water you got. So from this simple example, you came to understand clearly about the heterogeneous mixture. What it is? They having a non-uniform composition throughout the mixture is known as a heterogeneous mixture. So that is the major difference between the homogeneous and the heterogeneous mixture. What it is? The composition is uniform throughout the mixture is homogeneous. Non-uniform composition throughout the mixture is a heterogeneous mixture. Okay, then let's discuss its differences. So first difference you can write this one itself. Then second one is homogeneous mixture having the same property throughout the mixture. ഏത് സ്ഥലം എടുത്താലും ഇത് എന്തായിരിക്കും whatever the property, it would be same throughout the mixture. So second one is a same property. Same property. Heterogeneous mixture surely is a different property. Different property. Then next one is another difference is when you consider homogeneous mixtures and you could not see the visible boundaries between the pure substance. When you consider and after preparing sugar solution, when you look at the sugar solution and you are not able to say this is sugar and this is water. You are not able. That means there is no visible boundaries in homogeneous mixture. നമുക്കതിനെ സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് കാണിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. But when you consider a sand in water and keeping a few minutes undisturbed, you can find sand is here and water is here. That means a visible boundary is there. So that is the third difference. There is no visible boundaries between the components in homogeneous mixture. There is no visible boundaries. No visible boundaries. Here boundary can be clear. Here boundary is present. This is the third difference. Then fourth difference we can give sugar solution and sand in water or chalk powder in water, iron and copper powder and anything, sand plus stone, whatever you like, you can give the example for these two words. So these are the first class on the second chapter. So we have just started the chapter. Okay, do you understand? And hope all you understand. So the matter in our surroundings can be classified mainly to pure substance, mixtures. Pure substance containing only one kind of particle, mixtures containing or mixtures are constituted by two or more pure substances. Mixtures are further classified into homogeneous and heterogeneous. Homogeneous mixture having uniform composition throughout, heterogeneous mixture having non-uniform composition throughout. Okay, so these are the main differences between homogeneous and heterogeneous. Then you have to study the four differences of these homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. It will ask in your exam. Okay, and hope all you understand. So the next class onwards and we are moving into the bulk of this chapter. So thank you all of you. Stay safe and stay healthy. Okay.